Hi friends, today we're in Mr. Eddie's account doing an overall takeover and giving him some Chimera and Hydra suggestions per personal request. This account is thriving, it's been worked on, you're level 98, you have 6 million power right off the bat. I'm like, is this a takeover or a showcase, huh? Fake modesty is just another way to show off without coming off as an asshole, and you're not succeeding. I swear to God, with the amount of champions that you have worked on, Mr. Eddie, I'm sure that you have everything covered in the game. Let's check. Very interesting. Okay, Great Hall is going. You finished your accuracy, that's great. Almost, actually. You just need the last two on force. You've maxed out your magic crit damage. You probably have a couple of good nukers from the magic affinity. I understand it. What I know, what people have generally told me, is one of the least affected stats from these Great Hall bonuses. And by that I mean they don't feel like much, but crit damage, HP, defense, and resistance, actually not even in that order. Crit damage, HP, resistance, defense, attack, maybe in that order is how I would put them after accuracy. Maybe finish this, just because I don't know how you just can take to look at it that way. Don't forget to use my promo link to get yourself a free legendary Raphma tab, as well as the epics Takeover, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. And that is all you have to do to get your free legendary Raphma tab, as well as Takeover, Ugo, and Lady Quillen as you level up in progress. So don't miss out and click on my link right now. Good job on your Great Hall. Let's see how far you are into Marius and Ramon 2. Oof, that's a shitty mission to be stuck on. Obtain 4 mythical chest plates from any dungeon. You're gonna have to raid. And silver 4 in Tag Team Arena. Honestly, Tag Team is super stupid. I'm also in rank 2, by the way. But again, with the kind of champions that you have, dude, and with the teams that you have, no problem in making the climb, I think. Yeah, it's you have double talent, dude. So this is just a matter of time for you. What about Faction Wars before we proceed into Chimera Hydra? Oh, you have like just, what, 5 more stars to get, Lydia? That's crazy. Which faction is it? Demon spawns and undeads. Demon spawns I can help you with, man. Let's see what kind of people you have. What kind of champions do you have? You got Drex. Oh, you don't have a lot of legendaries here from the demon spawns. It's so interesting. This is literally proof that everybody's journey looks completely different. I mostly have demon spawns on my team. Legendary, really good demon spawns. Not to say that you can't manage with some of these epics as well. One of the champions that could help you is a Chak the Wenderin. They come with a freeze burn combo. Freeze on nukers, HP burn on defense tank supports. This is good crowd control, and he also brings block debuffs and a strengthen for 2 turns. Block buffs being for 1 turn, but this is a good crowd control option that you have. Allure as well, she's great, though mostly in dungeons. You could also use her in Faction Wars for this crowd control. Decrease defense on everyone, double hitter, and then a sleep on targets under decreased defense. You can time that with your attack and maybe make your way up. But you still need some good nuke here and there. Drexstar is a good idea, of course. He has a provoke on an AoE with a decreased attack, another HP burn. But the most important thing for these last stages is crowd control, because that man-eater, if you get some sort of a block buffs from your siege, how close are you to getting Lamasu? Because she's gonna be a game changer on your account. You're halfway there. Once you get Lamasu, slot her in your Faction Wars team and you've got it. And you've got it. What was the other one that I saw? Undeads. Same thing, you're at the same stages. Who do you have? I saw you have Sebastian. Fabian! Sebastian. Why Sebastian? Is there a single champion called Sebastian, and why do I confuse them? Lord Entertainer Fabian. Amazing crowd controller. Amazing for your Faction Wars. Harvest Jack is also pretty good. He has a True Fear and a chance of placing asleep, decreased speed, block buffs, removing increased attack, placing the counter debuff. Decrease attack, removing continuous heal, placing poison instead. Harvest Jack paired with the Fabian, paired with, let's see, Gore Grab for a revive, and a heal, and some speed. Even though your Fabian, is that all battles? Yep, he might be a better option. This is just for arena, right? Yeah, Fabian is a better option. Seeker is great. Provoke, increase attack, increase defense. Volgoth is also great. AoE provoke, a big heal, leech. And maybe you just need like one more good nuker. One more good nuker. I don't know if you've built out your Dark Aethel or Elaine. Not that they're the best options out there, but they work. Maybe Anax. He also works. Alright, let's go into clan boss territory. I want to see your Demon Lord, even though we're not throwing you any suggestions for this one. I'm sure you can 1-key it. Yeah, oh no, that's a 2-key, but it's still spectacular. It's a good team you got there. Hydra, we're being asked to actually help him with Help you with what? Help you with what? You've got Hydra Nightmare! We're not helping you in Hydra. You've done a 1-key Nightmare. What do you need help with? What do you need suggestions for? Let me see how much you make in a key. Dude, that's 1 key. If you want to improve on your Hydra team, I'm definitely not the person to ask for that. You've got a lot. You've got it covered. You've got a pack master combination with Krokod. Oh, you've got quadruple awakened Morag. Homie just pulled a Shujen from the Void Shards. That is a Titus sitting in the Master Vault. I'm gonna have to include the Master Vault when I'm looking for suggestions to give you for, I guess, Chimera, because I saw that you were stuck on Brutal. That's one thing that I can help you with, for sure. Let's see the team. Oh, what did this girl do? Yellow Gurna. Block buffs, block active skills. Always crits. This is for the Viper. Decrease attack, AoE. Increase attack on herself if she kills an enemy, which never happens, so she never places that increased. And revives random ally with 50% HP every time this champion kills an enemy, which also never happens, so she never gets that revive activated. Takeover is a good reviver option. Increase speed, increase defense, shield, revives all dead allies with 30% HP, decrease some of the damage received by allies by 50%, HP or less by 10%. Yeah, we could afford to switch some things around here for sure. What you care about is completing trials and bringing along champions that can cover multi-purposes on your team. So you can get the biggest amount of trials done. Let's set you up a preset. I really want to involve this Titus, but I'm not sure if you have a Wixwell. We're gonna have to look around. Let's put Brazel Varg as your Aura champion for now, because he's a good option. He's a good option. So, do you have a Wixwell? Hide, include Master, include Reserve Vault. You don't have a Wix, but you do got a Titus. Whenever you get a Wixwell, I'm sure that you will, sometime around maybe 8 to 3 months. It's how I'm feeling it in my heart. When you do get a Wixwell, pair him with a Titus, and you can do crazy both Demon Lord and Chimera damage with this configuration. Wixwell and Titus, I think you can also bring in Hydra. They're just like a timeless combo. Thank God that you got yourself Titus from this fusion. Okay, so what do we need? Overall, to complete the most amount of trials, you need to bring a bunch of debuffs. Just for Lion alone, you needed Leech, decrease speed, decrease increase defenses for buffs, block damage, shield. For the Ram, I think you needed a True Fear or Fear. And for the Viper, you need block active skills. That I remember for sure. And heavy damage dealers. So, from Brazel Varg, you're gonna have a good aura. You're gonna have increased speed, increased accuracy always helps. Leech, and a turn meter fill. So, you're gonna need decrease speed, block active skills, block buffs. Shujen, didn't she come with both in the same skill? Why doesn't she show? Oh yeah, she does show up here. I don't want to remove her from the sparring pit, but she actually will fit very well in this puzzle piece. Killian the Lucky. Decrease speed, block active skill, stun. That doesn't land. Oh, wow. Increase attack, increase crit damage, increase crit rate, strengthen, block damage, or increase accuracy. Either one of those at the start of his turn. Killian could also work here in Chimera. I wasn't aware of his game. But this Titus, man, is perfect. Block active skills here, the crazy shield, damage booster, debuff removal, but only the target is killed, which doesn't land here, so you land the provoke instead. Don't really need it. Ally protection, increased attack, increased speed. Instantly activating this skill at the end of the ally's turn that has no buffs, and their HP is lower than 100%. And damage multiplier here on his passive. I think you can't utilize Titus perfectly well yet, so I would suggest either a Killian. This girl is a little redundant. I think Killian is an upgrade. Something like this. Okay, now, maybe a secure block damage champion? Like someone that will 100% land it for you. Maybe a shield too. Can we find it in the same... Oh, the Mytha, my dude. she's a good option. She comes both with the block damage and the shield. And I even forgot about this debuff duration decrease and ally buff increase. A little heal here. You've booked her out completely. I'm sure she's built out for you. This might work. The Mytha might work here. Okay, what do we need? What else do we need? We have increased speed. We have some important debuffs, buffs. Strong increased speed from Killian. Is that on all allies? I forgot to check. Oh, that's on a chance. That's the chance one. Well, you want to have a secure one. Listen to your Beastbane. What else did he do? Hex. Increase crit damage on himself. Counterattacks. Teams up with allies to join an attack. Has a chance of repeating the attack. Whenever he counterattacks or teams up with allies to join an attack, will use a skill instead of their default. Ooh. Ooh, the damage inflicted by the skill increased by 10% each time an ally is devoured. This listen theory goes on your Hydra team, not on your Chimera team. He ignores life barrier and ally protection skills, dude. If you haven't involved the listen theory Beastbane on your Hydra team, that's the only suggestion that I can make. The only suggestion. Because you are raiding Nightmare. Well, you have a couple of teams that you can work on, so definitely put your listen theory in one of them. Hold up. We're building a team here. And I forgot who I picked. I'm gonna have to re-pick them. Oh no, that's Quintus. My bad. Where's Killian? Include Master Vault and Reserve Vault. Killian! Thank you. Okay. Maybe Burn for some extra damage. Do you have a Ninja? Ninja would be great here. You've got Michinaki. Maybe we can involve Michinaki again, but I really like Geomancer. I really do like him. Decrease defense, decrease attack on the same skill. HP burn on the A1 and a Hex on his A3. Chance for counterattacking when a Hex has been placed. But another utility Geomancer has on his own, to his own defense, is that he can remove buffs. He can strip buffs. And I use that buff strip on the main form. If the Viper accidentally steals any buffs with the first attack. Do you have some sort of increased resistance? That really helps. I really do like it. No good champions with increased resistance. I'd say the only thing left to include is your best damage dealer. Maybe like a Thalin. What does Thalin place? We can ignore target's defense, increase attack, ignores unkillable shields. He is a good nuker. Just like another good nuker, man. But I remember that one of the trials on the Lion asks you to place 4 or more buffs / debuffs and then deal damage. Here, Lamasu is incredible. She brings decreased speed, block buffs, complete skill reset on an ally, chosen ally, and I would slot her instead of Razovar because she also comes with the speed aura in all battles and it's a little bit better than Razovarg's. And that should work a little smoother. That's Quintus again. Killian Murphy. Okay, let's finish this team up here as well now that I have the blueprint. What happened? No. And the Geo that could be replaced with another burner. Where's your Geomancer? I can't find him. I can't see him. He's probably in your vault. Damn, that's a lot of champions, dude. Navigating this Chimera thing on auto is kind of bad. But since you've gotten to 15 million, I want to see how much damage we can get you with this new team configuration. Whether we can at least up your damage a little bit. I'm going to name this BB Chimera so you can recognize it. And we're going to start it out. I would have loved if the shield was an AoE. Maybe. This the Mytha. Oh, and also I have to turn on the 2x. Damn! Your champions aren't resistant enough to withstand this buff removal. See, how I go around it is with increased resistance. Oh, dude, and you don't have a reviver here in the mix. I understand. I understand. Is this dude unbuilt? Let's find him. Where's Killian? How do I find Killian? Yeah, I'm sorry for not checking prior to this. He's unbuilt. That was... Why did it take so long for the attack to calculate itself? Killian the Lucky is also unbooked. So I guess that's one champion that you can work on, maybe? The stun is a little redundant for Chimera, but this block active skills, decrease speed, and these many buffs. I told you, the other option is Shuzhen, who you just pulled. Block active skills here, increase attack crit rate, increase crit damage on a chosen ally, instant turn, increase speed, decrease speed. I think she's an upgrade from Killian. So maybe I'll just change it, you know? I'll just put Shuzhen here instead of Killian, because I'm sure that you're going to be building out your Shuzhen as fast as you possibly can. Is this Quintus again? Why do I keep selecting Quintus? Why is he on my mind? Yep, so here you will have incentive to build out this Shuzhen. quicker. And make sure to not start off with the A3. Maybe start off with just the A1. Let's see the speeds of these guys. The Mytha's looking good. Thal and Geomancer looking good. Razzlevarg's looking good. Yeah, these stats are, you've built them out quite well. I saved these changes, and I hope that this maybe works better for you. If you want to be looking through some of your champions and you think that there's a better option for this team, all you have to know is just what the trials ask of you and navigate and find a champion that fits the biggest amount of these requirements. And that's that. Overall, your account is looking spectacular. You've done some really good progress. Good job. If you guys want me to do an account takeover on your own account, hit up my Discord. You can find the link down in the description box, under this video, under all videos. And if you want a showcase, if there's something really, really impressive to show off, hit up my Discord. You know what to do. I hope I was helpful with your CHIMERA recommendations, Mr. Eddie. Thank God that you pulled this Shuzhen. Otherwise, I would have told you to build out Killian. Maybe you wouldn't be too happy with that. I'm looking forward to you getting your Lydia and your Lamasu, and those two will definitely change the game for you. Thanks for watching, guys, as always, and I will see you around in the next one tomorrow. Bye!